You sneaking and creeping, no speaking, don't come from
My name is Kimberly with the interview here in Chicago. Really glad to be welcoming Hot Girl to the Channel 17 Comcast, the interview show. Tell us a little bit about you. It looked like you've been in the rap game for a couple of years now.
Well, my name is HotGyrl. I come from Los Angeles, California, over here on the West Coast. And I've been into music really all my life.
All right.
But staying content and with it, yeah, it's been a few years. It's been almost 2 years. But as far as all my life, I have been doing music. I've been writing since I was in the 4th grade, been remaking songs since I was in preschool. So
Wow.
I've really been in music all my life.
Okay. Well, what kind of turned you around to now? Like, have you did any videos as of yet?
Oh yes, you can find any of my videos. Well, I only have 2 that's out right now. Slither'n Snakes, we just got done recording that video last weekend. So that one will be out very soon. But the other 2, as far as watch them and in the club, I do have videos for them on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, what has it been like over the last couple of years of you trying to get your music out there?
You got to crawl before you walk. And, I like challenges. So it's like, I love constructive criticism. So I always want to know something that I can always do better. So it's more like, it's been a learning process. I've learned a lot throughout the process.
Is there anybody in particular that's like any celebrities that's like really kind of, start showing you the ropes to help you kind of learn a little bit about managing your career as a rapper?
At this time, well, there's been a few people that have given me advice, but the best advice that I've received yet has been from Yo-Yo.
Okay.
And she's the West Coast legend. So that's been the best advice that I've received has definitely been from her. I love the advice. I love the everything, just because everything that the support that she gives really definitely can take you to another level if you definitely pay attention and do what you have to do to get where you got to get to.
Yeah, because I know it's a lot of people in the industry that's not going to be honest and up forth about what to expect and things like that. So I know that
those are the Slither'n Snakes.
Those are the ones we gotta watch out for, huh?
Yes. Those are the Slither'n Snakes right there. You gotta watch out for them because they can't slither straight. But they trying to figure it out how they about to get in. And you gotta watch out for them.
Have the coronavirus, the pandemic gave you some time to kind of really write and focus on like the video? I know you said you was working on your video the last weekend. Have that given you an opportunity to really start, like getting in the game like the way you want to get in the game?
Well, I spent a lot of time anyway in the studio before COVID and during COVID, so it really haven't affected my studio, me going to the studio. I also have a home studio, so I'm always recording. And as far as the videos, I would prefer more things to be open because it gives you more outlets to do, for the videos. But really, it's really nothing that's going on that's affecting me with the COVID because everybody in my family is okay. I'm gonna stay in the house because I want to survive. I know how to pay attention. So so as far as is it affecting me? I don't really think that I can say that it's affecting me because even before COVID, I didn't go out too much. But only thing that I can say is it affects the more of networking in real life.
Yeah.
It's easy to network through medias, but as far as the networking in real life, it messes that up greatly.
Now, have you performed on any stages with like any concerts or anything like that before 2020 or?
Yes, just in November of 2019, I just performed at the HOPA Awards, at the Hollywood African Prestigious Awards.
Okay, is that out there in LA?
It's in LA. It was held in Burbank.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that event. Like, what do they, who's all there?
It was wonderful. Some of the hosts of that was Michael Blackson. He was a host, and Vivica Fox was a host, and Afro B also performed, and there was some other performers, and there was a lot of people there. There were so many people there, I probably couldn't name them all.
Did you get an opportunity to talk with Vivica Fox?
Yes. Just speaking because everybody really was just having a good time.
Yeah.
It was like a few people that I talked to, more on the personal side, but at the times of everybody having a good time, she was more of getting ready because she was the host of the event.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Where do you see yourself collaborating with anyone? Tell me somebody that you would like to really collab with and doing your next song.
In a song of mine who I would love to collab with, I would love to collab with Yo-Yo. I would love to collab with Debrat. I would love to collab with Nivea. I would love to collab with like Lauryn Hill. It could be T-Boz or Chili because Left Eye is not here. So I would love to collab with them. It's like, these are all female artists that I'm naming. Trina is another one that I would love to collab with. All of these are people that I grew up, or either, I would even love to collab with Megan. It's Cardi B, but as far as who I would love to collab with would be somebody that I grew up off of.
Yeah, definitely. I grew up on Queen Latifah, Yo-Yo. Those are like some of my favorite female rappers. MC Light. She's real dope. A lot of people don't realize that women we're into some rap. We like who we like. Those are women who kind of like paved the way for us, because breaking into any industry when you're a female, it's not the easiest, but also when you're a Black female, it's even more challenging. So we have to jump through a little more hoops than anybody would even realize that we have to do. So what would you tell some of the younger women that's coming up behind you when it comes to like making sure you're on top of your business, everything that's going on when it comes to your banking situations with with payments, with management? What would you suggest to some of those women?
I was just really what I would just tell all the women that if they're listening to me, I would just like for no woman to stop doing what they're doing. I would like all of us, because I'm with women empowerment, and I would love for the women to just pay attention, stay up on their toes, never think they need nobody for anything unless it is beneficial to them. Don't never think that you just need this person to do something for you and you're just not a team. Always feel that if they're with you, they're with you. Be and love the ones that's with you, because support is the key. These are things, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something that that you love doing. Keep your goals as your priorities and do everything in your power to go in a lane that you're doing it in the right way, because these are your priorities. If that's something in a career that you really want and it's real with and want to do, I say don't turn your back to doing any of that.
You know what? I have to really agree with you 100%, because a lot of people just say, okay, well, they're just entertainers. They're not smart. We have to be extremely intelligent women, and on top of every aspect and detail of our career, because if we put it in the hands of anybody that may not have the best interest for us, it can really cause us to go in the wrong direction.
Yes.
So I agree 100% with you. I'm definitely for women empowerment, and just making sure that we, you know, stay on top of one another, hold each other accountable, you know,
Yeah.
hold each other to our goals. You know, if you say, HotGyrl, that Kim, you know, by this time, this is what I want to be doing, I'm gonna be like, you know, where you at with it, you know?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, because that's what we supposed to do as sisters. That's what we supposed to do as women. We're supposed to hold each other accountable, and make sure that we're meeting our goals, you know. And I think that's something that, being in quarantine, and even before that, I had started holding myself more accountable for my daily activities, you know, who I was speaking to, if the vibration was low, you know, if they was a
Right.
little toxic, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to another level, and here you are, you're gonna bring me down with that foolishness, you know. I call it foolishness, you know. If the
I'm
energy is
telling you.
low, I'm just not feeling it, because, you know, we can't, as a people, we can't stay in a place that where we're at. You know, it's kind of like right now we have to take control of our destiny and not leave it into somebody else's hand, you know. And that's where I'm at with it right now. And I don't feel like you have to sell yourself short or do anything that's against your personal rules to get ahead. So you know, I really like seeing how you kind of, you know, like you've stepped out, you know, you working on your videos, you got your YouTube page going, you know, you getting in front of people, like, you know, I'm the ish, you know what I'm saying? And
Thank you.
I really
Thank
like
you.
that. I like that coronavirus song you did.
Oh yeah, thank you.
But
And
you
look
call
what's going on. It's what's going on
it
right
is.
now. That's what I tell people. I sit and I listen, I look, and I see what I see. And if I can think it, I can write it. And I've even learned to use my voice memo on my phone. And that makes it even easier, because I talk to myself. And sometimes I talk in riddles and don't even be knowing it. And
Wow.
so I caught myself with, okay, if I'm driving or somewhere, at least I catch it on my voice memo and I hear it later.
Have you ever been like sleep and a rhyme start coming to you, and you like, man, I need to get up and write this down before I lose it?
I'll get up and come into the studio room, and I'll probably put it on something a whole head of time. I'll probably put it on something a whole head of time. Because I wake up at night. Sometimes it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up, make me some coffee, come in the studio room, and I'll be in here just coming up with all kind of stuff. Went back to sleep like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. So your mind is constantly working. Who's some of the male rappers that you really, you know, admire?
Like right now, that's out right now. I like Roddy Ricch and the Baby. Back in the days, I like more like Bone Thugs, Eazy-E, DJ Quick, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. I Snoop Dogg. I literally used to I've been rapping so long that every song that they have, because I didn't listen to mostly all of their albums, I knew every song. Ja Rule, it's a lot of them. Like when it comes to the music industry, it's so many that I'm really like, I always have been really like a music head. I got to grow more in my younger days. I always had to have the beat in the car playing the most beat. The Brat had me put the beat in my car from her song.
Did she really?
No, well, not in real person, but
right.
Her song that said got 2 12s that bump from wall to wall so loud.
Oh yeah.
Got the headlights blink on and off. That one, I ever since then, I always kept 2 12s in the trunk.
Wow. Wow, yeah, I need to. I want to get some for my kids. It was like, Mom, you too old, you know.
You never too old. You never too old. Now see, the thing is, they gotta make it to get to your age.
That's true. That's true.
How this world is going, they gotta make it to get to your age. So really, nobody is old now. Everybody is young.
I gotta have some sounds, especially when you're on the road a lot. You know, you just gotta have the sound so you can. It just helps me. You know, I'm a
It just
music
gives you
head.
something to zone off too.
Man,
You
yeah.
ain't paying attention to the. By the time you look up, you at your destination.
That's right. That's true. You know, like, what are your thoughts about 50 Cent? You know, I used to really like 50 Cent, but I feel like, I mean, not to be changing the subject, but we talking about rappers, male rappers, you know? I've been having a couple of issues with 50 Cent and where he's going with, you know, respecting Black women.
Well, one thing that I can say about 50 Cent though, I know he's been having a lot going on lately. I've been seeing it here and there. But see, one thing that I can respect about 50 Cent is because I don't know if you've seen they had me on 50 Central.
Okay.
I was on BET Network.
Mm-hmm.
And and that was off of 50 Central. I did this little game. I played this game on there. And so it aired on, I know it's on BET Networks and it's on 50 Central, but somebody had tagged me in it because they found it on YouTube some type of way before I even seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's why I say I know 50 got things going on, but I've been like a type that I know that he's showed me love and support. So I just try to, especially with me being so busy, I don't even really know what he done did or what actually he done said. I really ain't even seen it, or I've been in the studio for probably 2 days now to where I only way that sometimes I hear about what's going on with somebody is when I'm told.
It's just been disturbing me because, you know, we have such a negative connotation as being a Black woman, and
right.
You know, we're extremely smart, we're extremely intellectual, and you know, we could do a lot of things. You know, look at what you're doing, and you know, I think that he needs to show us a little bit more respect, and you know, maybe get some more women in his corner. However, he can bring some more women on. You know, so.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
I mean,
because I really have, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I've ever heard him have, only person I've known, well, yeah, I don't know what woman he's ever
put on.
Really been tight with on music, or I really don't know that. Yeah. Besides, we know Lil' Kim remade Magic Stick.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like I don't know, you know, it's not just so much of
Lil Mo did the 21 Reasons.
Yeah. But it's not that many though, is it?
No, look, if I can't think of it off the back of my head, then that means, yeah, that's bad. That is bad.
Yeah, he got some more to go.
Yeah.
You got the video coming, that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. Do you have any more EPs you're planning on releasing this year?
Yes, I'm planning on releasing the EP. I probably drop this one more single, and then the EP. I might just go straight into the EP, but I'm basically ready.
Do you have any plans on maybe trying to get on some shows with some people, like maybe the next year if they open things up?
Yeah, I really I'm into acting too. It's just right now it's like I can't travel, I can't do anything, so it's no point of me. People is not even they're not even really recording. It's probably only like the minimum things that's being done because of what have to be done.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of shows that's holding their shows to make sure they can spread them out over this time. like a repeat might come on next week because they're holding the next episode for the next week to make sure, trying to spread it out basically. I have been an extra on Love and Hip Hop before, and last week some of my friends called me real fast. They hurried up and pushed record. I was on Big Boy's Neighborhood.
Oh wow.
So he had me. It was like we was just having fun, joking around on the phone and stuff. But it was actually on the show, Big Boy's Neighborhood show, season 2, episode 64, with the interview of Saweetie.
Okay, all right. I mean, so you really getting out there. You know, you getting your fan base and everything. I mean, I see you in my feeds. You're coming through my feeds like quite a bit, and I think that's great. You know, especially when you see somebody coming in your feeds like that. And like I said, I'm all for women doing their thing. I mean, if this is not the time to show out, then I don't really know when is the time to show out. You know,
Thank you. And then I think it was the week before that, or a few days before that, I was just on Nick Cannon Morning.
Were you really?
It's on my page too.
Okay. Is it on your Facebook page or YouTube?
My Facebook and my IG. I haven't uploaded it to my YouTube page, but I am.
Okay. Now, were you on Nick Cannon like a couple of weeks? When were you on his show?
That was right before, like a few days before he just messed up doing whatever he did or talking about the people. It was only like a few days before that. So that was kind of crazy because our conversation was about what do women do in the bathroom all that time. So, and it turned into a whole other conversation. So we was having a ball on the conversation, but he done messed up now. So, you know.
What do women do in the bathroom?
Well, it went from that conversation to, well, if your man is on the toilet, will you go take a bath? And it started going on. I'm like, yeah, but I go run my bath water, but I ain't gonna get in just yet.
I mean, if he on the toilet, if he's stinking it up, then I'm getting in the shower and taking my bath, you know?
That's what I was telling them. I'm like, I'm not getting in yet, but I'm finna go. Yeah, I'm gonna be in there running my bath water. He gonna be on the toilet, and I'm gonna be running my bath water. And then it was they was cracking up. It was so funny. It was funny and fun. They was telling Nick he didn't know how to wipe his ass, and
I mean,
it was fun.
Let's admit it. We probably all don't dated some men who don't know how to wipe their ass, you know. Probably still don't know how to wipe their ass, but that's.
And I've also with the Watson song, Chuck Dizzle off of 92.3. He let me do it live on the air.
Wow.
And he put it on his story, so that was nice too.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, like, I'm telling you, this is what it's about. You know, we gotta be empowering each other, or empowering ourselves, and going to get it. However we're gonna get it, you know, because it's not gonna just walk up to us and tap us on the shoulder. You know,
right.
Some people think it's just gonna walk up to us and tap us on the shoulder, but you know, we gotta go get it.
Yeah, that's why I be saying I love to network and I love to support. So I be thinking like, I think I just be getting my blessings because I really do support. I don't care whatever I can do to support somebody, I'm always with it. I don't never care. I just be like, you know, I'm for the people. I know we all trying to get somewhere to do something. I don't believe in the hating stuff. I believe in just support. Support is the key. It don't even take money to support. You can support in multiple ways. So that's what I'm with. I'm really with empowerment. I'm really it's hard now in this world to find good, loyal people. So I just be like, okay, I'm gonna stay me regardless of how anybody else is. That way, and that's why I feel like because I don't do what I do for blessings. So I just do it, and then I don't care how long it be. Anything that happens, I be like, I get my blessings because I'm always I have a good heart.
And you know, I completely agree and understand what you're saying, because it doesn't take money to share somebody's page, to, you know, tag somebody in, like, man, you need to check her out, you know. But I think some people, especially in our community, we be so afraid that somebody's going to blow up or excel higher than them, when, you know, it's an opportunity for everybody to be great, you know. Especially during this pandemic and COVID-19, you know, we should all be loving on each other as much as possible, and really trying to help and encourage the next man get to where they need to be. You know, that's what it's
In the
all
house.
about.
And I try to encourage everybody to stay in the house, stay home. It is not the business to be outside. That's what I'm saying. We try and encourage people to get where they gotta be, but if they stay in the house and do what they gotta do, they can be where they gotta be.
That's true. I mean, we where we need to be. I mean, we doing a show right now, and
Yep.
you know, we have to spend money to fly to each other in order to do this show. But I'm in Chicago and you in LA.
LA.
You know, and we
And
connected.
you know what? And this is really kind of crazy because the Brat is from Chicago too.
Yep, she is. I've never met her.
Favorite word, Chi-town, the city where I'm from. That's what I'm saying. I know her whole city backwards.
Wow. I mean, she from here. That Brad is ours. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she
represents Chicago to the fullest.
Man, Chicago is a great city. You know, I know you hear a lot of bad stuff about what's going on, and yeah, it is bad. Chicago has a really high crime rate right now, and we all need to fix it, you know. But Chicago is a beautiful state, you know. It's not state, but you know, it's a beautiful city. And because I know if I say state, somebody go like, "Hey, you talking about Chicago state?" You know what? You know, but Chicago is beautiful. We got some of the best comedians from Chicago. You know, Chance the Rapper, he's from Chicago. You know, we got some really phenomenal people that came a lot of Chicago. You know, my talk show is not in Chicago, but it's on the skirts of Chicago. But we doing what we have to do to make it happen. You know, and I'm very proud of what I'm doing, because you know, if it was somebody else, they would have gave up by now. Especially being in the pandemic mode. You know, we can't do things on TV. I'm used to having a TV studio, and I can't do that. But what I'm supposed to do is stop talking to people. No, you know, this is a time to really engage and speak to women like yourself, and talk to you about, you know, what you got going on in your life and your writing, and you know, you funny as all get out. You know, like that the coronavirus. You know, I was just like, this girl, what she did it. I was like, I was cracking up.
I think how I be feeling, I'll be writing how I be thinking, and then it just falls out. And that's how it always goes. People like, well, what made you say that? And when I ask them, well, is this the truth? And they be like, yeah, but the yeah part is what matters. You know, it's the truth stuff. It's what's going on, you know? And that's what I like to do. I like to get the message. This is what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like with the whole COVID-19 thing that we should be wearing our masks, but do you think that we're going to end up going back on lockdown?
We back on lockdown.
Are y'all really?
Oh yeah, they done closed us back down. That little girl, Corona Lachey, the virus, she ran away from home. They captured her and she ran away from home. So she back out here in this world messing with people. And now we can't go back outside until they capture her again.
When did they lock y'all down again?
They closed everything. It's been what? It's been was that Friday? My days is off because I've been that was like Friday, I want to say Thursday or Friday, and today, not this Thursday or Friday, last week, because today is Thursday. So last Thursday,
So they got the restaurants like back closed up and everything?
Not all, but yeah, all the bars, restaurants, they closed the malls back down. Yeah, that mess that we can't even go to the slots and swap meet. Like, yeah, that's why I'm mad about it. I'm like, like the small places, what they didn't do, they didn't close down like small boutiques but like the nail shops, you have to have it's mandatory. You have to have an appointment, and a lot of beauty supplies is still closed down because when they open back up, this one here opened, and now it's back closed down for this new lockdown. So it's a lot of stuff that been closed down again.
And you know what, just speaking to you, like I heard they was closing things down, but I'm not in LA, so I can't see it. So it's like you boots on the ground, you saying no, it's closed. So do you think it's probably going to be happening in other states too?
I'm not well, it all depends on everybody's mayor.
Yeah.
Because like the mayor of LA can close some things down, but Riverside or San Bernardino mayor don't have to agree and close their stuff down. But the government said everything must close, so they can't do nothing about that. They gotta close.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Our mayor here, I'm in a little small town here in off the skirts of Chicago, but I think of the Chicago mayor as everybody's mayor, because normally when she say, you know, something is going to close down, normally it's the entire state. So, you know, it's kind of like when the Chicago mayor speaks, she speaks basically for the entire state of Illinois.
I don't think that I think every county have their own mayor.
They do, but it's kind of like it seemed like with our mayor, they follow her lead.
Okay, well, see, I can say the same thing here. Like when Governor Newsom, that he's really LA's mayor. When he says something, it usually goes everywhere. But I think it's something to where, like, let's say, like when Governor Newsom said, well, now we're opening back up. The mayor of Riverside and the mayor of San Bernardino was like, well, we ain't opening back up.
So I know Governor Pritzker, I think he sent out something to us saying it was a dangerous time. Like today was one of the worst days or something. I was trying to read it on my phone, but you know, it sounds like they're gonna be closing things down again. And I've been preparing my family, like whatever you guys need to do. If you need to get those nails taken off, get them taken off right now, because once they close things down, it's gonna be hard to get into a nail shop.
That's what I'm trying. I've been trying to get to the nail shop. I done went and bought everything for the nails. I'm about to start doing my own nails.
You know,
my nails is long enough to where I don't need fake nails. So really, and I went to school for that too. I went to school for cosmetology. So I know how to do nails and hair. I just don't have the patience for neither one. I don't have the patience to do it. I went to school for it, but don't have the patience for it. But my nails is long enough to where I don't need to put no acrylic or nothing. I could just polish my nails.
Girl, we went on a quarantine. I think I had nails on. Man, I had bandages on my nails and all kinds of stuff. I mean, my hands were sore.
I haven't gotten the fake nails. I haven't gotten them since like high school years.
Wow. So your nails broke.
You know the line that it leave at the top when you need to fill?
Yeah.
I was mad about that line, and I was like, I don't want that line on my nails. So I completely just stopped getting my nails done. And when that line grew out, my nails grow so thick that they don't break. Like they grow so thick like knives, like they'll literally cut somebody.
Oh my goodness.
What about you? Everybody be like, I don't even know how I got these healthy nails. They've been like this now for 15 years.
What about keeping your hair done? What did you do while you were in quarantine?
The first quarantine, I had just my best friend, she hit me too, because for the first quarantine, basically the week that they told us we was going on lockdown, I was shooting my music video for In the Club.
Get out
And
of
so
here.
on the 14th, we was in the club. And then I had a performance, like we was in a club on that Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That 14th, that 19th, I had a performance. So I filmed the video at the club on the 14th. That 19th, I had another performance at that club. But they told us, they like, we might have to hit y'all because they said they might close down all the clubs on Wednesday. And so basically my best friend, when she hit me, she was like, girl, do you know we was at the club in the middle of COVID? I was like, oh my God, we really was. So after the video shoot, I quarantined myself anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, I am not going, and that's when Corona Lachey the virus was created. Because I'm like, oh my God. But with my hair, what I did was I had just did that video, so I had just got my hair did.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kept my hair in the same style for like 2 months or something. March, April, May. Yep, for 2 months. I didn't take my hair down until May.
Girl, I was just like, I gotta get to the beautician. I need to get something done with my hair because
I was making it look like it was still right. People was like, your hair is still good. And I'm like, mm-hmm. I had it looking like it was still right, but even after it, I was wearing 2 Pocahontas braids, and it was pink and black, so it was like it was blended. It was okay.
Right, you made it work.
I was making it work. We had to make something work. Nothing was open. We couldn't buy. I said, what if the world really was like this?
Right.
Like just like that, just period. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I collected so much alcohol while we was in quarantine. I bought Hennessy. I bought, girl,
Remy 1738.
I was buying liquor. I don't even think I was drinking. I think I was just collecting at that time. I was just buying so much liquor because it was just like, okay, I'm gonna be home. I'm home by myself. I'm about to turn up, and
that'd be me. That'd be me right there. I'll have some liquor, and I can have the same bottle all week because I'll probably be drunk a shot, or just sip. Everybody's like, "Do you be drink?" They'll think I'm drinking because they'll see a lot of bottles. They'll see she got bottles, and I tell people like, just because I got bottles, that don't mean I drink them. Just guzzle them. They can last forever.
I think, you know why? I think I kept buying liquor because they kept on talking about the liquor stores closing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it was a time where they said the liquor store is not going to be able to sell no liquor. And yeah, they told me that too. They was like, the liquor, and I was like, well, let me go buy me a bottle. And when I got to the store, then the next day the liquor store was still selling liquor, and I'm like,
well, it could be.
I'm like the store by me must be bootleg. They must don't care what they talking about, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right, I'm like, okay, well, maybe they didn't close today, but it could be tomorrow. So let me get another bottle. Then I go back
I said that too. I was like, well, maybe they didn't listen to the date that they said they was gonna close it. So it's probably gonna be this week. So let me just make sure. I did the same thing when they came and told me that. I'm thinking,
man, I'm not no alcoholic or nothing like that, but I'm like, why they keep on talking about the liquor stores is about to be closed? Like, they about to be closed and no more. So I think that's why I started.
That's our essentials.
And then, like, I didn't go crazy over toilet paper and paper towels. You know what I bought during the pandemic?
The water.
Girl, I bought eggs.
Eggs.
I bought a lot of eggs. And soap. I bought eggs. Girl, it was so weird. I bought eggs, hand soap, body soap, and what else did I buy a lot of? Cause I'm like, and I think potato chips.
My dad called me. He was like, my dad called me, and I'm up in Paris. He's in Los Angeles County. So he called me like, you need to go to the store. Is your store out of water? And I'm like, what is you talking about? He like, you don't see on the news all these people is running around. I didn't know nothing about people was running around to the stores buying up everything because I had been so busy with my music. I ain't know what they was talking about. So I'm like, Daddy, what is you talking about? And he like, I just went to all the stores out here. It ain't no water nowhere. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It gotta be some water. It ain't somebody that he like, he got to telling me the stores he went to. I'm like, let me go across the street and go see. I went to Walmart. It was like they was completely out of water. They had like the 1 liter bottles for $2 a piece, and that was it. They had a gang of like you can buy those, and the maximum they told people that they can buy was 4.
Wow.
I went through self-checkout. I bought cases of that. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all people. I'm trying to go. I need some water for this man because he's finna die. Talking about some water. Let me get him some water. I told my son, well, you might as well go check the paper tissue, the toilet tissue and paper towels. He went over there, no toilet tissue, no paper towels, no bleach, no. I like my Lysol towelettes for my kitchen sink, like to wipe my sink with. I like the wipes. Wasn't no Lysol wipes. I'm like, oh my God, they really is. It's something. It's going crazy. I'm like, we having a pandemic. I was calling it a pandemic before I knew it was a pandemic. I'm like, hey, this is a pandemic. Oh heck no. Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
okay. So if we go on pandemic again, what are the top 5 things that you're gonna buy? And I'm gonna name you mine. The top 5 things. Well, you're already on quarantine again. So what are the top 5 things that you're gonna keep in your house?
Well, we're on quarantine, but I have Walmart right across the street from my house, and Walmart don't close. You know, even when it's quarantine, Walmart don't close. They don't go on lockdown. So, they just can only have a certain amount of people in the store at a time.
Okay, so they're not running out of anything?
Not by me, no. Besides that first the first one, yeah, they ran out of stuff because of how everybody was running up in the stores for that. This time it's more like just lockdown, but like the major grocery stores, the major like Walmart or Target, stuff like that. It's the Costco's, those type of places are still open. So it's the people is not this time. They're not running up in there right now.
Okay, so I was in Walmart today, our local Walmart, and they were out of wipes. They were out of like Clorox. They was running low on like the Comet. Paper towels was down. I mean, it was like low.
Well, you heard about the wipies, right? You seen it on the news, right? Well, the reason all the stores is out of the wipies, like the Lysol wipies and stuff, because in order for them to make that, it contains a certain type of plastic. The same type of plastic that it contains is what we need for the medical supplies, the masks and the medical stuff. Not the dosage, not medication,
right,
but the stuff that's needed for the medical field of the medical field for this COVID stuff. So that's why the wipies, the Lysol wipies, that's why all of them you don't see them nowhere right now.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was on the news yesterday morning.
So that's good
information. I was just saying, I love my Lysol wipies. And so yesterday when I seen it on the news that the medical field needed for the whatever plastic that it contains, that's what they need. So I'm like, okay, that's what it's being used for. Just somebody needs to go capture Corona Lachey, the virus, so we can go back outside.
Yeah, they need to get her under control because she is just out of control right now. What do you think about politics, the elections that's going on?
Well, honestly, really, I feel like this is just all a hoax anyway, because people been getting sick forever. People been dying of pneumonia and everything else forever. And I remember when this first started, I remember Trump saying, like, if this goes until election time, that he don't think that that he's going to see if he can do something about pushing back the election. So I think, of course, Homeland Security, we'll never know what really goes on behind closed doors. We only know what we see, so we have to go about what we see. But the smart ones know that it's more than what we are being told.
Right.
So I really do think that this prolonging the cure and all this stuff, I think that this is more of a hoax because election time is only a few months away.
Yeah, I know it is.
Now it is.
Yeah, and I'm just like ready for us to vote and be done with it, because this year has been such a horrible year, like I'm just over it.
I want to redo.
Do you well, you blowing up, so girl, you might want to just kind of ride this wave.
For real.
You blowing up, so like tell my viewers where they can find you at.
Everybody can find me at HotGyrl 8400. That's HotGyrl, HotGyrl. Make sure you spell it with a Y and not an I, because I'm different. HotGyrl 8400. That's HotGyrl 8400. And if you want to use or look at any of my YouTube videos, pull me up. HotGyrl, HotGyrl.
Now, is that all on? Is it spelled the same on Instagram, YouTube? Is it consistent on every media page that we gonna look for you at?
Yes, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I am HotGyrl 8400. HotGyrl 8400. But on YouTube, I'm HotGyrl. You can take off the 8400 for YouTube. Just HotGyrl and spell it all one word.
And we need everybody to go subscribe to her too.
Yeah, pull on up. Check out my videos. Subscribe to me.
You feel like spin one for us?
You said, do I feel like spin one for you? What you want to hear?
I don't know. You're funny, so you do one of your because I'm gonna put your coronavirus one, man. But then I like the HotGyrl. See, now I'm torn.
Okay, what you want to hear one of those, or you just want to hear one that you probably haven't heard?
Do the one that's the one you doing a video for.
Slither'n Snakes?
Yep.
Slither'n Snakes?
Yep.
Oh, you can see that Slither'n Snakes. That's the one. Okay, let's see.
You don't even got to do a long. Just do a verse.
Okay. Either you with me or against me. Ain't no in between. Can't be fucking with these snakes trying to slither in my green. Gucci bag heavy, bout to bust up out the seams. Even haters don't like me, wanna get up on my team. Can't trust these niggas acting like they really bout that green, or these bitches that be talking cause they wanna be seen. Claiming you was with me, shoulda known that you was iffy. Hit the clutch, stick shift, no automatic. I move shifty very quickly. Think you slither real swiftly like Jake. I don't need State Farm. My insurance up to date. Skinny bitch, pockets fat. I'ma need another shake. You a snake, slither right, slither left, but never straight. I like my bread fluffy. I don't need to lose no weight. I ain't worried about a nigga, so my check ain't never laid.
Hey! That was good.
Thank you.
Now you go, girl. I love it. And you doing your thing. You blowing up. I mean, shoot, we want to be with you as you grow, as you blow up. We coming with you. We whatever we could do to support your music and put it out there. I'm a definitely link your song to this video. That was dope. Just make sure you subscribe to K Duty 5. It's KDUTY 5. I'm a Black entrepreneur growing my network, and like this is our time.
K Duty 5.
Yep. And what I'll do is I'll because I'm following you, I think, on Instagram already. But I'll make sure I'll message you the information and everything. And if it's anything I could do to be a part of your growth in any way, let's hold each other accountable and work together. I'm all for you.
Yes, ma'am. We definitely can do that.
Is out. Stop chasing clout. Stay in the house till they figure this out. Remember the fact there is no antidote. All we got is our prayers and hopes. Think this a joke? I think you want some dope. Handicap shopping for tissue and soap. Stop chasing ass. Put on a mask. We need our essentials. They running out fast. Oh, Corona the shade, the virus. Corona the shade, the virus.
Corona the shade, the virus. Get your ass